Good afternoon. This is Linda Schell with Writers on the Air Afterwards, and today we're going to interview a new guest, Bernadette Hassell.
Yes.
And Bernadette, I understand you've lived in Florida since 1994, right?
Yes, I moved here from Queens, New York in 1994 to Port Charlotte.
My goodness, what made you think from going from the sublime to the ridiculous?
Well, I got engaged to my husband who was already living here, and it was kind of a shock coming here because in '94 there was really nothing.
Right.
But I got used to it, so here I am.
And it's changing.
It is changing. There's a lot more to do. When I came, there wasn't much to do at all.
I remember when Northport was a cow pasture, and we only came in '90. But nevertheless, let's get to the meat of the matter. What started you writing?
Well, when my mother passed away 3 years ago, I realized that I was the only one left out of my immediate family because I lost my entire family but myself. So for my daughter, my granddaughter, and my nieces, I wanted to leave something like kind of being a historian of where we all came from and how it all started. And I always, when I was younger, wanted to write a book, but maybe a lot of people think that. So one day I seen a newspaper article, and it was coming from the Inglewood, Tammy Deal, and I happened to join her class and just started writing, which was just probably about 2 months ago.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. She just started 2 months ago, and it seemed like when we listened to her reading the memoir that she started as if she's been writing, as if Bernadette's been writing for a long time.
Oh, thank you.
You're more than welcome. And you mentioned that your mother had a chemical imbalance. I'm curious, how long did it take your family to find that out?
Well, that's why I was writing that I miss mothering, because I came home from school about when I was 6, 7 years old, and I was told she had to go away for a rest. She was diagnosed with, she was a paranoid schizophrenia. So a lot of times she was taken away from me and put into Creedmoor State Hospital back in New York. So that's what my piece was about today, that a lot of the mothering I missed. So when she came to me when she was about 86, because of the age and the medication, I got to take her to plays, to the beach, things that I always desired as a young girl, just to sit down and have a normal conversation with my mother.
It's very difficult to have a normal conversation with someone who has a chemical imbalance. I knew a woman who had a daughter that she said the daughter was in her 40s and she'd only had 3 decent conversations with her daughter. It's hard to believe, but it's true.
Yes. So I was so grateful when she came to me. We got to do all the things I desired as a young girl that I seen all my girlfriends do with their mothers.
And how long were you, what was the
span she stayed with me?
No, the span when she wasn't around.
Well, sometimes she would go in and out for 18 months at a time. So throughout my younger days, and then as a teenager, they could never get her completely together. So we just dealt with it.
You dealt with it. Our time is up. Maybe we can talk to Bernadette again sometime, because it's quite a conversation. There's so much the public doesn't know about mental illness, and if we can help the public learn a few things, we'd like to do that too. So thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next Sunday.
Thank you.